Hello everyone, it's me again, Nancy Finch, doing my usual Nan Talk on a Monday. I hope you can hear me and I hope you're there. I haven't reminded anyone today, but you can always catch up on this later. So it's really lovely to be here at this Easter weekend. I hope you're all having a lovely time. Hopefully seeing some of your friends for the first time or your family, and really enjoying the weather. It's been lovely. Snowing in some parts of the country, but beautiful here. So if you're receiving this, just say hi. If not, I'll remind you all later to go back and listen to it. So how did you get on with last week's homework? Last week's homework was amazing. It was about crossing out all the worry and saying everything's going to be okay. Basically, dismissing worry and imagining the opposite to that. So I use it quite a lot. Oh, hi, Katie. Hello, sweet. It's lovely that you're there. I think I've got 2 people watching so far. I hope you're having a lovely day and stay nice and warm because it's freezing out there. And Irene Brown, oh, thank you. It's lovely that you remembered that I'm here. It's so nice to have this regular thing every Monday. And namaste to you too, Katie. It's lovely that you're here. I'd like you to share as much of the work I do as possible with your friends and family. It's very, very important that everybody supports each other right now because we're about to go back into society and work, and people are integrating now. We need to have more confidence to do that, and we need the support that we want to give each other. And we always did that before, but now it's more important, okay? So share everything I do. If anyone did the black crosses or, crossing out the worry last week and had a good result with it, please come back to me with that because it's really nice to get some feedback for my book, for The Choice Is Mine that I'm writing. These are all exercises, as you know. Hi, Joanne. Oh, I'm working on worry. Good. The more you do it, the better it is. The more you cross that out and dismiss it, focus on the happy face, remember? I haven't got the image right now, it's over there. But basically you're crossing out that thought and you're giving yourself an image of a smiley face and what you want. Hi, Kim. Oh, it's lovely. I'm really glad that you're here because some people were working, but as you know, it's Bank Holiday Monday. If you want to re-watch this again or see any of the previous talks I've done, they're on YouTube, but they're also on my website, www.nancyfinch.co.uk. So if you want to have a look at the previous talks, because all of my tools kind of link together, all these emotional tools that I give out are really good for you individually. As you know, they're very good because of all those energies that are working in your body because you're thinking differently. You're doing an action, whatever those things are, it definitely has an effect on your body, and everything links together. So you have reinforcement the more you use them. So I would like you to play with that a bit more. And if you can, just keep crossing it out. You're rewriting the program in your mind and having a good positive effect on your body. So all of the previous talks I've done, as I say, can link together. Today is all about sleep. Now, I've got a feeling that most people, I know some of my friends aren't sleeping properly, or when they do sleep, they have weird dreams. I'm one of those people that when I sleep, my goodness, my dreams are really, really strange. A lot of the subconscious stuff that we're feeling and thinking comes up to the surface. And of course, it just disappears in a dream. We have to cleanse with those dreams. I will be talking about dreams, actually, perhaps a couple of sessions to go, perhaps a couple of weeks I'll do that because I've got something planned for next week. But dreams are very important. They leave you with feelings, so you've got to learn to cleanse those, So, but anyway, going back to sleep, it is very, very important that we learn how to turn off our thoughts and just rest. And this particular exercise I've got, oh, hi Angela, nice to see you. If you've just joined us, it's all about sleep today and how important it is to have sleep. We take it for granted, we're just going to get a few hours skip and we'll be fine. But quite often we don't have enough sleep. I know loads of people who don't sleep well enough. They might have the hours, but they don't actually have a good quality sleep. And the exercise I'm going to do with you today is really powerful at giving you both, at giving you just the respite you need from the outside world, the decent quality sleep that you're looking for. Yeah. Yeah, Kim just said something about dreams. Yeah, I do need to talk about that at some point. So I don't know. I'll probably do it either next week or the week after. I've got affirmations planned for next week, but I might change my mind. Who knows? I know they'll both be in there at some point. So let's get back to why we need to sleep. Obviously, we need to rest. We rest our bodies. We give it a chance to repair. You know, we give ourselves respite from the outside world. Rest, repair, and respite. So we think that's what we're going to be doing when we go to sleep, but quite often we've got subconscious stuff going on, or problems around us in the day, or situations coming up, maybe going back to work or family or something. And quite often people don't sleep well enough. They might have a hormone imbalance. So many people I see have got hormone imbalances and they don't know it. And it's all caused from this area, this one here, the indigo, and this area being shut. So, and it happens to so many people, women, men, and so many. I'd say a good 70% of people I see have got a hormone imbalance and they don't know it. So they wonder why they don't sleep well enough. Well, this particular exercise really helps to put the hormones back into some kind of harmony. And I really, really would like you to do that. And I will talk about, Kim, I will talk about dreams at some point because they are so interesting. So we're getting back to sleep. Actually, it might be good to do it next week because it links with the sleep, doesn't it? I'll give that some thought. So, okay, this is all about you being mindful with a visualization that I created for myself many years ago. Everything I do is for myself because I have to learn, I have to use it, learn to use it, you know, experience it, benefit from it, and then share it with you. So that's what I'm doing today. So your immune system boosts when you sleep. Everything starts to work better or you heal. It is so important. So even if you only have a few hours sleep, it's the quality I'm after. You can get quality sleep. And this exercise will definitely give you that. Now, it's all about a bell in a bell tower. And it sounds really odd, but it's just something I made up when I was about 18, a long time ago. I couldn't sleep. I had terrible insomnia. I used to have it most nights. And the more I thought about I must sleep, the more pressure I put on myself, the worse it was. So I just thought, no, I've got to make up something that is really good for me that I can just focus on and it will bring me away from my thoughts. So I imagined a bell tower. We're all going to do this later anyway. So I imagined this wonderful bell tower really high and I could see for miles and miles. I could see out the bell tower and it was such a beautiful, peaceful place. It's a good place to start. And hanging in the bell tower was a bell about 4 foot, just still. Sort of a dark gold colour, like a beautiful golden bronzy colour really. And what I decided to do, my intuition told me to do, and no one taught me this, I made this up, but I had in my mind a pot of bright purple paint. It's more like sort of dark bluey purple. It's a cross between those colours. So although it's that colour, I want it slightly darker in your imagination. A certain bar of chocolate has that colour, if you take the wrapper off. But it's sort of darker than this colour. And it's got to be gloss. For some reason, it's got to really stand out. Now, the reason why I made this up was because I didn't know at the time when I made this up. But when you're focused on the colour purple, you're actually helping your pineal and hypothalamus in your mind, in your brain. It switches switches hormones to put you to sleep. So what it does is when you're focused on purple, the colour, even if you're colourblind, just looking at something that someone tells you is purple would work the same. If you were to hold something purple and imagine painting with that colour, even if you can't exactly see it if you're colourblind. So I imagined I was painting the bell from the top to the bottom. And as I brought down this beautiful paint, this gloss paint, right down, I was following the contour of the bell, right down to the lip. And I was concentrating on painting this. And then as I finished, the bell would slightly turn and I would be able to easily reach the top again and repeat the same action over and over again. And as I did it, I found I was relaxing more and more, and I was stimulating the pineal and hypothalamus, which, as I said, releases a natural hormone that goes down your spine, release, and takes all the tension away and puts you to sleep. Or at the very least, it will make you feel relaxed. So you can do this exercise at night when you go to bed, of course, or whenever you go to bed. And also you can do it if you feel a bit stressed and you just need to be calm and still. It takes less than 5 minutes to do. It's always worth doing it. And so I made this up and I did it. And I found that the first time I did it, it was like about 6 strokes before I fell asleep, roughly. Now, it took about 5 minutes to get to sleep. But I slept so well. And I woke up the next morning thinking, wow, that was the best night's sleep I've ever had. So I did it again the next day. And I found that because I've done it previous, that the action of doing that, and I'm expecting it to work, but as I'm focused on the colour purple and bringing that down again, I found it was easier and quicker to activate the pineal and hypothalamus, like a switch. It was quicker and easier. So it just put me to sleep in 3 or 4 moves. And the next time I used it, it was probably about 2 moves. And now, if I ever have to use it now, all these years later, my mind still remembers that. My switch is still working, that I've only got to think about the purple bell. Halfway down, 1 stroke of the purple bell, and I'm asleep. So after painting this, the action of painting, the focus on the colour, the pineal and hypothalamus working together, really powerful. And so I can always rely upon it. And if I went to places like busy places in London with lots of noise around, or I don't know, places that you feel that you can't relax, new places that you visit or something, just do the purple bell and it will get you to sleep straight away. I love this exercise. It's one of my favourites because I don't use it very often now, but I do occasionally. If I've got a lot on or I'm thinking about tomorrow and I need to sleep and have a good peaceful sleep, this is what I do. Oh, good, Angela, well done. It's so exciting. I'm going to do it with you in a minute. But the reason why I'm talking about it first is because when I do it with you, you are going to feel very, very sleepy. And I can't wait to have your feedback about this because it really does work. Why should it be a bell? I don't know. I made this up. It's just something that could suspend and move. But you could have any image you like, really. You could have a flower. I used to have flowers that I'd paint, which was very nice, and then you put them in a vase. But because you're too mindful of doing something, moving it once you've finished, it would wake you up again. So something that you don't actually have to do much with is a good idea. Some men like to paint cars, paint a lorry, paint a car, I don't care. Anything, a door, imagine painting a door. You're going round and you're going around the frame, whatever you want. For me, it worked being away from people, high up here in a bell tower, away from everybody, looking out, give me a sense of freedom. And this beautiful bell, I know it's a bit odd to paint it purple when you've had it a beautiful bronze colour, but you'll get used to the idea. It has to be in your face, this colour, because this is what does the job of releasing the pineal hypothalamus, and it will trickle down your spine. This is a really nice feeling of letting go. You know, some people just don't realise how much tension we hold in our spine and in our minds. And when we do this, it just feels so nice. So you can do this if you want a little nap this afternoon, or you can do it in the tonight or whenever you go to sleep. Okay, so I really can't recommend this enough. I'm just looking to see if I've got anything else to tell you before we do this. It has to be those colours. Someone said to me once, I'm just looking at my notes, someone said, why can't I use another colour? Because it stimulates different areas of your body, that's why. So if you used the colour red, you'd be wide awake. It would give you new energy. But we're trying here, we're focused on these two here, because this is what we need to clear every night. It's nice cleansing. So I want you to imagine, you can either imagine with your eyes open or you can just do this with your eyes shut, okay? I find, obviously, when you're going to sleep, you're going to be doing it with your eyes shut. But if you just want to relax, you can almost see this in your mind without closing your eyes. So, right, I'm going to close my eyes and just imagine I'm there with you now, okay? We're in a beautiful, tall bell tower. And you can see for miles and miles. You're looking out from all the angles and you can see. You've got a sense of peace. And right in front of you is this beautiful bell suspended. It's about 4 foot, just in front of you. And right beside you, there is a pot of bright gloss purple paint. It's a very dark, dark purple. It's more like dark blue, indigo purple. And you have a paintbrush. And you take the paint and you dip your brush in. And you can very easily go to the top of the bell. Very easily. And as you connect the paint to the bell, I want you to imagine how easy it feels to bring that brush down. See the colour connect to the bell. Bring it right the way down, slowly, to the lip of the bell. And as you see now, the bell gently turns, moves slightly, allowing you to repeat the action again. Paintbrush to the top of the bell. Bring that beautiful colour down. See it connecting to the bell. How bright the colour is. How peaceful you feel as you bring the brush down. Right the way down to the lip of the bell. The bell gently moves again. And as it turns, you repeat the action. And it's getting easier now to connect to the top of the bell. Bring that beautiful colour down. See how beautiful it shines as you bring it down slowly, right down to the lip of the bell. And the bell turns again. And we're going to do this a couple of more times. And dip in and connect to the bell. See how much colour is on the bell. As you connect this beautiful deep colour, you're bringing the brush down. You're concentrating and focusing on the colour. Bringing it down, down to the lip of the bell. And we're going to do this one more time. As the bell turns, for the last time, we're going to dip in and easily reach the top. See how beautiful the colour is as you bring the brush down. Beautiful. Watch the brush, how gentle and easy it feels to do this. Right the way down to the lip of the bell. Feel how peaceful you are. This is how we have to do this. Usually we'll be asleep around about now if I wasn't talking to you and you were doing this on your own. You have no distractions, just the connection and the visual stimulation of that colour. It will do everything it needs to do. All you have to do is bring that paintbrush down. Now, I have had many, many clients and friends who have used this over the years, and they all report to me how it gets easier and easier the more you do it. So the first time you do it, you're going to feel a little bit sort of, oh, it feels a bit strange to do in my mind. It definitely beats counting sheep. But it's you could always paint the sheep in your mind, not in reality. But so you're going to paint this beautiful bell, and you're going to see the colour. And if you're like me, I can visualise this colour really well. As I say, it stimulates these two. So it's really good for your brain, to keep your brain working well, because these energies will open when you do it. So, and the reason why you're doing it at night is because you're needing to release your hormone to go to sleep. Your hormones need to help you. And then once you get used to this, it's going to be something you are in control of. Whenever you go anywhere, or when you're troubled by something, and you know you need to sleep to repair, you know you need the respite from your busy life. So this is a definite switch to turn it off and to feed your body a healing energy the purpley blue work together. Really, really powerful as a healing colour that goes through your body. Some people, when they shut their eyes, can actually see the colour purple like a lava lamp. This might happen when you do this. Oh, Angela, I really hope you can do this tonight. It'd be really good. Because, and all of you that are watching, give it a go. It can't hurt to do it. I mean, if you can get something that's a deeper colour than that, if you can, but if not, this will do, a purple colour. If you can, get it gloss or imagine it gloss. It helps because it's more in your face. It's shining. It's going to have a stronger effect on your pineal hypothalamus. I keep talking about when this natural hormones, when they go down your spine, it naturally relaxes all your muscles and all your nerve endings get stimulated to fix, to heal, to relax. So the tension in your spine will be better, and your whole body is connected to the tree nerves. So, you know, all of your body organs will get a tonic as you do this as well. So it's worth the focus. It's worth doing that, okay? Angela and Irene, I can see her on here. Did you manage to do the bell? Did you manage to sort of, you know, physically imagine yourself doing that in your mind? And I want some feedback if you can, just to tell me how you felt about doing that. Because some people think, as I say, it's a bit strange to start with, but the more they do it, the better it is. So it's well worth it. And share this with people who can't sleep. I'd love to have their feedback. So the bell has to turn so that you don't have anything to do but one action. Okay? So how do you feel? No one's come back to me. I bet you're all asleep. It's okay. This is really good for you to do in the day as well if you need a little nap or if you just want to be still. It helps to ground you as well, even though it's not the colour. You felt it, Irene. Good. I saw this little Z in your kisses there. That's so funny because you're probably a little bit sleepy. It's really good. It helps to stimulate this area. Oh, hi, Kim. Yes. Oh, beautiful. She's got something purple. Lovely. Look forward to using that. You can even use a crystal. That would be nice too. You could use a crystal, something that's really bright and beautiful. You know, it's lovely. You find it easy to do. I do too. Use the colour purple with the cards. That's lovely. I'm glad that some of you are already familiar with why we're using that colour. It has to be a very deep colour. And imagine it to be quite glossy, as I say, because it really does help. I had one lady that only concentrated on that colour. So she wanted a very dark blue indigo. And she found that worked just the same. So either, both, whichever. As long as it's here, it will definitely help you. Okay, that's what you need. You need to have focus, detachment, and that helps you because the slower you do it, the slower you bring that action down, the better it is because you're just mindful of what you're doing. And the very action alone and the breathing as you do will calm you. It's the intention of having this energy open and a focus, detachment, focus on what you're doing and detaching from any other thoughts. If you find your mind does wander off to something else that you're feeling or thinking or something that's prominent, go back to it. Just go back to it. And you'll find the discipline that you create for yourself will work over and over again and quicker over time. So I absolutely love this one. It's very reliable. It always works. It always works for me. But as I said, I used to have terrible insomnia. And I found that over a very short period of time, I trained my mind to work for me, to release the hormones I needed to sleep. So if you could just be a little bit mindful. You don't have to be a very strong character to do this or someone who's quite disciplined. You just have to play with it. Play with the idea of doing this because that's the idea. Take the pressure off of it because we have too much pressure all around us anyway, and that's what stops you from sleeping most of the time. So this is a playful thing. Have any image you like, but this image worked for me because you're away from people, you're detached up in the bell tower. It's beautiful, it's peaceful. For a moment, you definitely needed the respite, okay? And it's good for you. So I'm glad some of you have tried it today. You'll find, and I'd love to have you come back with this, but you'll find you need less and less time to go to sleep. So what starts off with quite a few times, when the bell's turning, you're doing quite a few strokes to the end, you might find it might take several efforts before that is working. The next time, as I said, it's going to be less and less and less. And in the end, like me, halfway down, I'm gone. So I'd like to help you to do that, because some people wake up in the middle of the night and that's when their thoughts are going. So it might be good to use it either when you go to bed, in the middle of the night when you wake up, or whenever you need to just be still and grounded and peaceful in the day. Just a couple of minutes just to settle, just to stimulate your whole body and to clear your mind of those thoughts, because otherwise they spin around like a dog chasing a tail and your dreams will be weird. And that's something you will notice when you use the bell. Your dreams will definitely be sort of more normal, easy to understand. They won't be so vivid or so strange and unusual. But as I say, we'll talk about dreams either next week or the week after. I shall surprise you. I haven't decided if I'm doing affirmations or I might do the dream. So if anyone wants to tell me what they would like me to do, I'll just do what you want, because you're going to get them anyway. So would you like to learn about affirmations next week, or do you want to learn about dreams and what they do for you? As I say, everything links together. So there's another reason why you should be using the bell. It's beautiful, nice image. So I think that's more or less it for today. I hope you can play with this exercise and come back to me. It doesn't take much once you start focusing on this. Oh, we've got one. Kim definitely wants dreams. Okay, we'll do dreams next week then. And Irene wants dreams. Good. Got lovely little stories to tell you about that and what they mean. And I can help you to understand your dreams. And Angela wants dreams as well. This is lovely. Thank you very much, guys, for being involved, because I am happy to serve. I've got so many lovely emotional tools I want to share with you, and whatever, in any order you like, I'm happy to share them. So I hope you have a lovely week. I will be doing dreams next Monday at 1 o'clock, and I'll be helping you to understand your dreams and why we need to do that. Oh, Irene, thank you. Thank you, Katie. I'm glad you like dreams as well. Namaste to everybody, and Joanne, thank you very much too. Please share this with your friends and any groups that you feel that might benefit, because you never know, it might just be the inspiration that somebody needs. When you've had a good night's sleep, you feel so much better and you can deal with life better. You know, otherwise we're exhausted emotionally and find everything a bit too stimulating, a bit too intense. So if you could share this, watch it again, practice and play with painting your bell. Really powerful. So have a go at that, share it, and I shall see you next week. And have a lovely, lovely week. Namaste and lots of love to everyone listening. Okay? And yeah, stay safe. I shall see you soon. Take care. Bye, everyone. Enjoy your homework.